bro. We just need to play hard and we're going to see what happens. Have fun, okay? Have fun.
We go hard, we don't stop. We go hard till we reach the top.
On this field,
Go, come on.
at this moment, for these players, only one thing matters. So close, they can feel it. So near, they can taste it. This is everything they play for.
Let's go!
30 teams set out this season with one mission. But by late October, only 2 remained to battle it out in the 2015 World Series, the New York Mets and the Kansas City Royals. After winning their divisions, they entered the postseason looking to end championship droughts dating back to the 1980s.
There's like 25 guys on this team that weren't even born the last time that the Royals won a championship.
In the National League Division Series, the Mets' stellar young starter Jacob deGrom threw a pair of gems at the Dodgers.
What a performance! Jacob deGrom stands with Tom Seaver, the only Mets to have 13 strikeouts in a postseason game.
While Daniel Murphy was writing his own Hollywood script, emerging as a postseason hero.
Drive deep to right, down the line, and there it goes! Daniel Murphy, a home run, has given the Mets the lead, and Daniel Murphy is writing some kind of story. You can hear the heartbeats of Mets fans 3,000 miles away. Swung on and missed, strike 3, put it in the books. The New York Mets are going to the National League Championship Series.
In the NLCS, the Mets faced a Cubs team they hadn't beaten all season. But this time, it was New York that proved unbeatable, powered once again by Murphy, having one of the greatest postseasons of all time.
Swinging a high fly ball, well hit, it's got a chance, he did it! Unbelievable!
Daniel Murphy has homered in 6 straight postseason games. Nobody's ever done it before.
The Mets never trailed in the series, sweeping their way to their first World Series berth in 15 years.
The New York Mets are champions of the National League.
You gotta believe. You gotta believe. And I can't stop saying it. We're going to the World Series. It just feels too good to be true.
Unbelievable season. You deserve everything you've got. I'm so proud of you. I can't stand it.
In the American League, the Royals were on a mission to erase the memory of last year's Game 7 World Series loss to the Giants. But they trailed late in Game 4 of the ALDS and were facing elimination.
6-2 Houston lead, top half of the 8th.
But they refused to let their season slip away, mounting a furious rally.
The Royals get 5 in the 8th. They stun the Astros.
And in Game 5, Johnny Cueto, pitching like the ace they had traded for mid-season, sealed the series.
Johnny Cueto, 8 fantastic innings, and ends his night by retiring 19 in a row. It's with that exclamation point that the Kansas City Royals move on.
In the ALCS, the Royals faced another formidable challenge in the hard-hitting Toronto Blue Jays. But with their formula of consistent contact, blazing speed, and a lockdown bullpen, the Royals punched their ticket to another World Series.
Back-to-back American League pennants for the Kansas City Royals, and off they go to the Fall Classic.
We got guys that came into this year with one set goal, and that's to get back to the World Series. And we kept fighting. Couldn't be any better than this.
In the end, it would be the amazing Mets and the relentless Royals playing for baseball's ultimate prize, taking their mission to the 2015 World Series.
Good evening from Kauffman Stadium. Tonight, for the second straight year, Kansas City hosts Game 1 of the World Series as the Royals and the New York Mets square off.
Listen to the noise build here in Kansas City. Let's go, boys. Win every pitch. Let's go, boys. Come on. Here we go. While we're here, boys. While we're here. It's our time. Let's go. It's our time. We've been waiting for it. Let's go. Let's go.
Game 1 starters, Edinson Volquez for the Royals, Matt Harvey for the Mets.
We have just learned of some really tragic news. Edinson Volquez's father died today in the Dominican Republic.
I was pitching, I don't even know. I didn't know. This is my first time in the World Series, and I'm ready to go.
Edinson's wife, Rwandi, wants to keep it that way. So she asks the Royals not to inform him about his father's death until after he is done pitching.
The best thing we can do is honor the family's wishes. They want Eddie to pitch Game 1 of the World Series. His dad would want him to pitch Game 1 of the World Series. This is something he's lived his whole life for.
Royals are waiting for the green light, and now they can take the field. We are ready for baseball, the 2015 World Series here at Kauffman Stadium. The crowd in full voice, and here we go. Swing and a miss. Got it with an off-speed pitch. And down go the Mets in the top half of the first. That boy, Eddie. Hey, get us going, Echo. Here we go. Right-hander Matt Harvey, one of the premier pitchers in the National League. You can expect the Royals to be very aggressive, especially early in the count. It is Escobar, and he swings and hits it into left center. Back at the track, it is dropped. Cespedes couldn't make the catch. Digging around third. Here comes Escobar. 1-0 Kansas City.
I think after that happened, he probably said to himself, listen, I got to bear down here. I got to make quality pitches. And Matt settled down and pitched a good game.
Harvey holds the Royals to just the 1 run. And in the 5th, with the score tied at 1, Curtis Granderson gives the Mets the jolt they need.
Oh! Granderson takes a 1-2 pitch into right.
Out of here, ball!
Hey! And that one is gone!
In the 6th, New York extends its lead 3-1. But in the bottom of the inning, the Royals finally get to Harvey.
Tying runs are on for the Royals here in the 6th inning. The batter will be Hosmer.
You just try and battle and see something up and try and drive it in the outfield to get a run in.
That's Lagares in center field. Tagging is Zobrist. It's a 1-run game.
Got one huge 2-out knock from Moose to tie the ball game up.
Swung on, line drive, center field. Moustakas drives in Kane. We are tied at 3.
After 6 gritty innings, with the game tied at 3, Edinson's night is over.
I just kept thinking, man, this is going to be rough when he walks upstairs and finds out. This is going to be really, really hard.
I went straight to Nate Joe's office, and I said there tomorrow and my wife, and I was like, well, what happened? And she told me, like, hey, your dad passed away. I was really close to my dad. I won't be able to pitch if they told me before the game started. So I think my wife made the right choice to wait and see me pitch that game.
Heading into the 7th, the Royals put the game in the hands of their brilliant bullpen.
Got him looking one away.
From the top to the bottom, any guy that comes in the game is capable of getting the job done.
Swung at it, missed strike 3.
But with 2 outs in the 8th and Juan Lagares on second, it's the Royals' defense that falters.
Right side, and it gets through. Here comes Lagares. this, and the Mets take the lead. Hosmer could not make the play.
I got the hop I wanted, came in and charged it, but just nicked out the side of my glove there. And, you know, as a teammate, as a player, it's never a good feeling having that happen.
Up 4-3 in the ninth, one of baseball's best closers, Jeurys Familia, tries to nail it down for the Mets.
Familia up to that point was absolutely unhittable. I mean, he hadn't blown a save since the middle of the summer. And I'm like, oh, geez, man, this is going to be tough.
Here's Alex Gordon, 0 for 2 with a walk. Familia sets.
He's 2 outs away from winning game 1 tonight.
1-1 pitch.
What a... If there's a guy up at bat I want, Scordo.
Gordon in the air to center. Back at the wall. This game is tied.
This place is pulsating at the moment. The game is tied 4-4. The Royals are still breathing.
It is still tied in the 14th when the Royals load the bases with no outs, giving Eric Hosmer a shot at redemption.
What a night for Hosmer, huh? Had the big air. Now he's got a chance to be the big hero.
Especially after that 8th inning, I felt like it was my time to do something for the club right there.
Hosmer can win it. Into right. Granderson back. Escobar tags. Here comes Escobar. The Royals win game 1. Hosmer drives home the winner in the 14th.
After a long battle, the Royals take game 1 of the World Series 5-4.
Woo! You know, I wanted to redeem myself for what happened earlier, and that's the beauty about this.
It's amazing. They set up an exciting series for us.
We definitely waited it out, that's for sure. Only redeem yourself.
Hola amigos. Juego número 2 de la Serie Mundial World Series, guys, okay?
We're going live.
We just need to play hard and we'll go see what happens. Have fun, okay? Have fun.
All right, good. Thank you. That's all I need, Bobby. Now we go.
After the thrilling series opener that stretched into the early morning hours, the Royals and Mets have to turn the page quickly and shift their focus to Game 2.
You got to stay in the present. At the same time, it's a grind. Whether you're in the World Series or not, everybody's tired from last night. You know, it was a long game, but we're focused on today, and we got to be ready to play today.
And run, you got to swing. Got to swing. You do have to swing. Now the shortstop's covered. Oh.
Keep the light moving. I'm doing a 3-4, 2-pound, 5 yards today.
Jacob deGrom, Johnny Cueto, our pitching matchup tonight, and enigmatic has been the defining characteristic of Johnny Cueto's time in Kansas City, a trade deadline pickup with great promise, and now frankly you don't know which Cueto you're going to get, the good or the bad.
The Mets on the other side feel great about sending what they believe is their best pitcher with a chance to square the series and send it back to New York.
The game is scoreless through the first 3 innings, but in the 4th, the Mets are mounting a threat against Johnny Cueto.
2 walks in the inning, and it's 2 on 1 out with Cespedes coming up.
Cespedes.
Estaba bien penoso, estaba bien fuerte. Yo saqué el doble play, pero no tuve mucha chance de hacer el challenge.
Bouncing ball near third, Moustakas has got it. Steps on the bag, wings the throw wide, safe the call.
And rather than the inning being over, the Mets are still breathing with runners at first and second, 2 down to Lucas Duda.
Little loop shot, shallow left field, gonna drop base hit.
Oh, that'll work, baby, that'll work.
Here comes Murphy, heading to the plate. He's gonna score. The Mets take the lead 1-0.
Attaboy. Oh.
Handed the lead, deGrom continues his postseason excellence, holding the Royals to just 1 hit through the first 4.
On the outside corner, struck him out.
But in the 5th, the Royals get their chance to break through.
That's a base hit in the left. And it's the bottom of the order with a walk and a single. Back to the top. Escobar coming up.
All right, Escobar probably bunt on his own here, so just make sure it's down.
I didn't put the bunt sign on because I knew he'd be bunting on his own. You know, fouled the ball off first pitch, fouled the ball off second pitch. Moose was standing next to me and said, just go ahead and swing away and get a single.
That's into center field, the base hit.
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
Here comes the runner, Gordon.
Right here, right here, right here!
Throw it home, come on, tie the game.
Yeah! That boy Esky! Hell yeah!
While Escobar delivers yet again, Kansas City is far from finished. With 2 outs and runners at second and third, it's now up to Hosmer, hitting .370 with men on base during the postseason.
That's up the middle, base hit, Rios scores. Here comes Escobar, it's 3-1.
Yeah! Woo! Oh! Attaboy, Hos!
Boy, has Eric Hosmer made his hits count or what?
And Mike Moustakas drives in the Royals' 4th run of the inning.
It's just who we are. It's Kansas City Royals baseball. We know that we're going to be able to, keep the line moving, as we always say, and find a way to win a ball game.
The Royals' lead is now in the hands of Cueto, who is pitching just the way the Royals had hoped when they acquired him in July.
Strike 3 called over the inside.
After his kind of up and down performance at times in September, for him to come into the World Series game, the biggest game of his career, and pitch like he did, just proved that he is the ace that we thought he was coming in.
How well is Johnny Cueto pitching? The tarp is still on the pitcher's mound out in the bullpen for Kansas City.
After Cueto's 8 superb innings, Escobar's triple allows him to complete his masterpiece.
7-1 Royals.
Ellos me dijeron si hacíamos 2 carreras más que yo iba para adentro. Gracias a Dios que hicimos 3 carreras más y piché mis 9 innings como lo quería.
We go to the 9th inning, 7-1 Kansas City on top. And this crowd was anxious to see Cueto pop out of that dugout, try and finish what he started.
Tenía que irme largo porque el bullpen ya estaba cansado, ¿entiendes? Iba a tirar todo el mundo y ese juego jugamos 14 innings. Y gracias a Dios que lo cumplí así, me fui largo, me fui completo.
Broken bat, fly ball, right field. How about Cueto? Royals up 2-0.
It was an unreal outing by him. He did a phenomenal job, and that's why we got him, is for that game right there.
Alcides Escobar wanted that baseball as he presents it to Johnny Cueto.
Esto es un juego importante. Estos juegos cuando tú ganas hay que celebrarlo bastante bien porque no es fácil aquí en los playoffs.
The pitcher, Dayton Moore, the general manager of the Royals, went out to get at the deadline. Throws a 2-hitter here in Game 2 of the World Series.
Take the show to New York, baby. Take the show to New York.
Back up the show, boys. We're taking it on the road.
We're going to New York, baby. Ready? Two more, guys. Two more.
From Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, welcome to Game 3 of the 2015 World Series, the first World Series game played in Citi Field history.
Obviously, the Mets already trailing in the World Series 2-0. The fans are certainly fired up.
The fan base in New York City, their passion for this team, their love for this team, and it's rewarding to give them something to cheer about.
Great atmosphere at Citi Field right now.
Just by looking at their faces, their eyes, how much they want this and how much passion they have. As players, we want to go out there and deliver for them.
As the game draws near, there is much anticipation about the first pitch to Royals leadoff man, Alcides Escobar.
It's something else being able to watch Escobar go up there and hit and swing at the first pitch every single game.
Seguro que sí, man. Seguro. De una vez seguro. La única forma es que no haga swing bien afuera, malo, pero ahí, I'm ready.
But I got a few tricks up my sleeve that I'll be able to break out.
I'm looking forward to it.
Escobar steps in. Syndergaard is ready to go. Escobar taps that bat across home plate. The first pitch of game 3. Oh! Up and over his head into the backstop. Ball 1.
It's game on, no doubt about it.
Message, try swinging at that, bub.
Mets fans love it. I don't think Moustakas did.
We're an intense team. We play the game hard. We play with our emotions on our sleeves. And when that happened, it kind of just took us to that next level.
Swinging a drive in the air to straightaway center.
Cespedes is back, on the move, won't get it. Short hops the wall, and it's a one-out double for Ben Zobrist.
In their trademark style, the Royals are just looking to make contact and keep the line moving.
Little excuse-me bouncer that gets past Syndergaard. Wright picks up, and he'll have no play. Runners at the corners with one away in the top of the first.
All day! All day!
Listen, another reason why the Royals, in their ability, even in this situation, to hit the ball and see what happens.
And what happens is usually good.
The batter is Hosmer. Could put the Royals on top here in game 3.
Swinging a chopper towards first.
Haas runs pretty well for a first baseman, so as I'm crossing the plate, I'm just looking, hoping that he's going to be able to make it there.
Leaping Duda, he grabs it, throws to second, one, Flores to first, wide throw.
He put enough pressure on the defense right there with his legs to get the job done.
So Zobrist scores, Hosmer is safe at first, and the Royals have a 1-0 lead.
Trailing in the series and the game, the Mets are in need of a spark, and their captain looks to provide it.
Well, the Mets get the tying run on base here in the bottom of the first inning. That brings up David Wright.
Still trying to get on track. He's 2 for 11 in the series, hitting just .171 during the postseason.
All those summers and all those countless hours spent in the backyard pretending that you're in the World Series, getting an opportunity to get in that bat, and then your dreams come true. Your first at bat at home in your first World Series, you get a chance to hit a home run.
And the Mets have taken a 2-1 lead.
Can't describe the excitement of crossing home plate, high-fiving your teammates, looking up in the stands, and just seeing people go absolutely nuts.
What a statement he makes, and what a lift for this crowd.
And that's going to be one of the best moments that I ever have on a baseball field.
Now that Wright gives the Mets the lead, it's up to Syndergaard to protect it. He's proving up to the task.
Bouncing ball up the middle, Flores to his left, has it, throws to first, got him, side retired.
In the bottom of the 6th, with the Mets threatening once again, Wright finds himself with a chance for more heroics.
The new pitcher for the Royals is hard-throwing Kelvin Herrera. He'll inherit a bases-loaded, one-out situation. The Mets lead 6-3. Here is David Wright with an opportunity to really give the Mets some desperately needed breathing room here.
Ground ball, gotta go. Maybe. Yeah.
Bases loaded, you have to remember that, hey, let's take a deep breath here, especially in this situation. Don't get caught up in the moment, relax. Look for a pitch that I can try to hit up the middle and give it a nice, easy swing.
Line to center field, base hit for David. Score is Flores around third, digging for the plate, Uribe. He scores standing, and on at first for the 2-run single is David Wright, and the Mets have an 8-3 lead. David has driven in 4 runs in this game.
To the delight of the New York faithful, the Mets are now well on their way to their first World Series victory ever at Citi Field.
It's rocking. I mean, the energy, the electricity that these fans brought rubs off on the players, and you want to do everything you can to go out there and win baseball games.
And it's the captain himself who finishes off a 9-3 win.
David Wright put it in the books. The New York Mets have their first win of the 2015 World Series.
The World Series is separated by only one game.
To be able to fight back the way that we did, we were relentless tonight, and it seemed like every time they had an answer, we had an answer right back. to get the momentum back on our side was big.
Before the Royals head to Citi Field for Game 4, Eric Hosmer is greeted by some familiar faces in the hotel lobby.
It's always nice to be able to get to hang out with family and get to see them because you know they're all there supporting us and they all have our backs.
All rested, ready to go.
It's kind of the same mentality for us and for all the families that were there with us.
Hey, for sure.
Let's take care of this game and you know we can be in the driver's seat 3-1.
All right, let me get on this bus.
All right, love you, baby. Be safe, do good, all right? All right, see you at the game. All right, brother. Good luck, dude.
We are ready for baseball. It's Game 4 of the 2015 World Series.
Royals up 2-1. Mets got back in it last night.
So a lot at stake tonight.
Even with the pressure of a pivotal Game 4 looming, both teams are staying loose.
You having fun? Oh, good, man. Got
The Royals hope to go up 3-1 over the Mets.
2 more, man. 2 more. We got to finish.
If the Mets win, we're all square at 2 games apiece.
Local product rookie Steven Matz getting the call in Game 4 of the World Series.
Quite frankly, he's the one guy that really made me nervous because we had struggled at times against power left-handers with a swing and miss curveball.
Halloween, what kind of trick or treat do we have in store tonight?
Yost's concerns are well-founded as Steven Matz and Royals starter Chris Young match zeros until the bottom of the 3rd when another Mets rookie, Michael Conforto, electrifies the crowd with one swing. Later in the inning, with a man on 3rd, Granderson looks for more.
Throw to the plate is not in time. 2-0 New York.
They ambushed me twice to start the inning, but with our offense, I felt like, okay, hold it here, limit the damage, and we're going to win this game.
And in the 5th, the Royals' offense comes to life.
2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to left center, hustling over Cespedes. Cespedes kicks it away.
And the Royals had their first runner in scoring position tonight.
If there's any way to get at them, it's when there's guys on base. So you just knew it was our crack at it. It was our time to get back in.
Line in the air to right, moving over Granderson. He won't get him. Corrales will come around third to score. It's a 2-1 game.
Matz escapes without any further damage. And in the bottom of the 5th, Conforto tries to get the run back.
2-1 Mets on top, trying to even this best-of-7 series. Fly ball into right. Lewis Carroll.
It's his second home run of the game, and the Mets have a 3-1 lead.
That certainly was a big run at the time, but not about any stretch of the imagination did we think the game was over.
But for the Royals to come back, they need to find an answer for Matz, who has kept their bats quiet through 5 innings.
Matz was pitching really well, and we weren't really doing anything off of him until the 6th there, and I just wanted to make sure I was on his fastball.
Here's a line drive into left center field. This ball is going to get down and go to the wall.
Ben Zobrist doubling to lead off an inning again.
I breathed an exhale personally, but I think the team did too, knowing, okay, we're going to get on him yet. We're going to get him right here in the 6th.
Rounded up the middle. This ball is through. Zobrist will come in to score, and it's a 1-run game.
Though Matz is now out of the game, the Mets carry their 3-2 lead into the 8th and are now 6 outs away from tying the series. But as the Royals have shown time and time again, they are at their most dangerous when trailing late in the game.
You know, it's just something that we never give up. We never think that we're out of the game. We keep playing until the last out's made.
And the resilient Royals start another rally in the 8th with 2 straight walks.
And it's 2 on with 1 out. Back-to-back walks by Clippard.
Here comes Terry Collins, and he needs his closer.
Okay, this guy has no picks at second base this year.
How big is he to play?
He gives you one look, he locks on the plate, and then he goes. Just look at him for a couple pitches and see what he's got. Because the thing is, you got these 2 guys coming up. You don't really have to do anything.
1 out, 8th inning, 3-2 New York.
The batter will be Eric Hosmer.
Come on, Haas! Come on, Haas!
If we can keep the game close in the later innings, we're going to find a way to win it. It's a team that just looks for a little crack. You know, if you find a little crack, they're going to make something happen.
A soft wrapper to second. Murphy has it. Get under his glove.
Come on, Hurst! Come on! Hey, here, right here, right here, right here!
Here comes Zobrist.
And this game is 3-3 in the 8th.
Hell yeah! Now we're talking.
As soon as it went under Murphy's glove, it was just a huge sigh of relief. It took all the energy out of the stadium. From that point on, it just seemed like we had him.
Wow, you talk about giving a game away. 2 walks and an error.
2 pitches later, Moose hits him in the mouth with another run.
Backs to the right side. In to score is Kane.
More late magic for Kansas City. They've taken a 4-3 lead.
Attaboy!
Certainly one of those situations where we couldn't stop the bleeding.
The 2-2 pitch now to Perez. That's into right field. That ball's going to get down. Another run scores. It's 5-3.
You know, when Salvi gets that hit in the gap there, it's just icing on the cake.
Once we got that lead in the 8th inning, we knew what we were going to do. We're going to go straight to Wade and let him close the game out.
The Mets aren't through, putting 2 men on with 1 out in the 9th to bring the winning run to the plate. But another miscue, this time on the bases, proves costly.
The 0-1 to Duda. Broken bat, that is caught. Going off the back is Cespedes, and the game is over.
A wild finish after a wild night.
Back here at Citi Field, we're getting set for Game 5 of the 2015 World Series.
The Kansas City Royals a chance to clinch their first championship in 30 years.
Everyone kind of had the same mentality, and that was, we're 1 game away from this, but you know, let's not change the mentality we've had. Let's not change what we've done for 8 straight months. Let's just try as hard as we can to treat this as another day at the office.
We got to go out there and finish the deal.
One more.
Nothing else matters until we win this next game.
I feel good. I just got to break it down a little bit. I drive right over the top of it.
The New York Mets, they are playing behind their ace, Matt Harvey. And like his manager told him here yesterday when he left the park, you want to win back the city? This is your chance.
Matt Harvey survived Game 1 without having his, quote, A stuff. And we'll see what he has tonight.
Good start for Harvey.
And it's back to Kansas City's Game 1 starter as well, Edinson Volquez.
I don't think I've ever pulled for a starting pitcher like I'll be pulling for Edinson Volquez tonight. The week that he's gone through, Game 1, he pitches very, very well for the Royals. And then he finds out that his father has passed away.
It's been really tough for me. I went back to Dominican, and my mom told me, like, you know, your dad is very proud of you right now. Just go over there and pitch. He wants you to pitch, and I went to the pitch.
Change up, lifted in the air to deep right center. It is gone! Curtis Granderson! He leads off the bottom of the first with a home run, and the Mets have a 1-0 lead.
But after the shaky start, Volquez settles down.
David Wright swings right through a pitch, and down he goes.
Volquez is on his game, but so is Matt Harvey, who is proving to be virtually unhittable.
Swing and a miss. He got him.
That's just seatbelt, boys. He's on tonight. He just came out with a different mentality from the first game in Kansas City. He wanted to come with power. He was going to come and be aggressive, and he really just came out a different pitcher.
0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. He got him.
And now Volquez has retired 8 of the last 9.
Both right-handers are on tonight.
Volquez leaves after 6, with the Royals down 2-0, but he has kept them within striking distance on an emotional night.
Before he pitched, he said, all I want to do is go make my dad proud. I want to make my family proud. And when he got done, I put my arms around him and said, you did it. Your dad's really proud of you today.
It seems that 2 runs might be all the Mets need as Harvey continues to dominate through 8 innings.
There may be an interesting decision coming up for Terry Collins.
I wanted the ball. He wanted to go to Familia there, but the way I felt like I wanted to control the game and then go back out there for the 9th.
Matt Harvey is going to get a chance to go all the way.
He's 3 outs away from having a bridge or a tunnel named after him.
But as the Mets try desperately to hang on, Harvey allows a leadoff walk to Lorenzo Cain, who promptly steals second base. The tying run is at the plate with no one out as Eric Hosmer steps up.
That's in the air to left. Back, Conforto is over his head. Up against the wall. 1 run scores and the tying run to second Hosmer.
It was a valiant and memorable effort, but Matt Harvey's night is over.
Harvey is getting a standing ovation as he walks off.
The Mets now turn to closer Jeurys Familia to try to save the game and their season. After retiring the first batter, the tying run is 90 feet away with 1 out.
The swing and a little broken bat. One hopper to the left side. Right has it. Looks the runner back. Throw to first. Runner coming home. And Duda's bad throw sails past Garneau, and Hosmer scores.
And that play was built on Eric Hosmer's aggressive, smart base running. Haas stood his ground, and as soon as that ball left his hand, he took off.
Unbelievable base running by Eric Hosmer has tied it.
The game remains tied into the 12th inning when the Royals put a runner on third with 1 out, and Christian Colon comes to the plate for the first time in the postseason.
His last plate appearance in a game came 4 weeks ago.
The reason we put Christian Colon on this club is because his ability to perform in the clutch.
Colon delivers into left. Into scores Dyson. And Kansas City is on top 3-2.
Now the Royals are out to add some insurance.
He swings, line drive, left center field. Orlando scores. Escobar scores. Sobris scores. Lorenzo Cain drives in 3, and the Royals have 5 in the 12th inning.
In the bottom of the 12th, it's up to closer Wade Davis to nail down the Royals' first World Championship in 30 years.
The Royals, 2015 World Champions. A jubilant, wild scene out on the infield right now for the Royals.
This is what you play for. To be standing here, hoisting that World Series trophy, one of the best feelings I've ever had in my entire life.
You won the Kansas City World Series!
We realized how special Kansas City was, how much of a baseball town it was, but I don't think anybody imagined 800,000 people waiting for us.
Almost double the population of Kansas City turns out to show their love for the Royals. And of course, the affection is mutual.
They love baseball, they love their Kansas City Royals
parade of that magnitude, to see what it meant to our fans, all 800,000 of them that were there, was unbelievable.
That parade just kind of brings it all into perspective, see how much what we do on a field, just playing a kid's game, impacts people's lives. You know, those people are all feeling like they're right there with us the whole time, and there's a lot of people that we get a chance to enjoy the victories with.
Best fan base in the history of the game right here, Kansas City, baby. Yeah, baby.
Best time of my life right now. Thank you. I would like to say thank you to each and every one of you for making this day so special. This is a day like none of us have ever seen before, and we appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. This group grew up together, and what they wanted most was to come to this city for you fans and win a world championship for you guys.
Today, we're #1 in the whole world, guys.
For all of us just going through the parade and us standing on that stage with the trophy, and I think all of us realize that we're a group that's going to be united for the rest of our lives.
These guys are the best team ever. Ever.
With the mission finally complete,
It's over. They've done it.
just one team can call itself the World Series champion. But while the Royals reign supreme as baseball's best, each team left behind enduring images of their season-long quest.
Mission September.
We witnessed their unity,
Love you guys. Teammates love you.
their focus, their emotion, and the sheer joy of their pursuit.
Enjoy it. We ain't done yet.
In the end, it was the true blue fans of Kansas City who would rejoice in a championship celebration 30 years in the making.
2013 World Champions.